Hey there everyone, Brett here from Infosmercial. We have with us the latest innovation from Zhiyun Crane Plus. Crane Plus comes with several exciting and groundbreaking new features. In this video, we're going to take a look at how we can set up and use each one of these features, and then afterwards, we're going to try to capture some really awesome footage with them. One of the headlining features of Crane Plus is the new POV Mode. POV Mode follows your movement along the roll axis as you rotate Crane Plus by up to 45 degrees in either direction. Accessing POV Mode is really easy. With your gimbal properly balanced and powered on, you'll simply cycle through the different modes using the Mode button until you reach POV Mode. By default, Crane Plus starts in Pan Following Mode. Pressing the Mode button once enters Pan Locking Mode. After a brief pause, pressing the Mode button a second time will enter into POV Mode. So as you can see, we have movement along the roll axis for Crane Plus, which is very cool. A few tips: tuck your elbows in, tighten your grip up top, and try not to rotate your wrists, but rather imagine rotating the lens, and you'll see that you'll get a smoother motion. Now this is a fun and creative tool to have. You can add some dynamics to your scenery. You can use this to add a Dutch angle for added dramatic effect. And it's also great for overhead product photography. And of course, this is excellent for fast-moving and action shots. I am going to be so late. Ooh, work shirt, check. Ow, kid's toy, check. Car keys, check. Wait, coffee, let's go. And those are just a few of the ways that you can use the new POV mode. The rest is up to you. Another feature that comes alongside Crane Plus is the Smart Follow feature. Smart Follow allows you to select objects within your frame, and Crane Plus will intelligently track them throughout the scene. Getting Smart Follow set up and working is really easy. For this, you'll need a hot shoe phone mount. Place the phone in the mount on top of the camera. After this, you'll need to rebalance your Crane Plus. Once you've done that, open the Zhiyun Play app, which can be downloaded for both iOS and Android. Connect your phone to Crane Plus, make sure the app mode is set to phone camera. Tap the Smart Follow icon on the bottom of the screen. Lastly, simply drag your finger over an object and/or area that you want to track. Crane Plus will handle the rest. This is great for tracking a person as they move through a scene, including yourself. No need for a camera assistant. Even better, Smart Follow can be used to automatically add a dynamic following motion to your footage. And that's the new Smart Follow feature, a new way to intelligently and automatically track objects, leaving you free to capture the perfect shot. This next new feature is a big one, and it's going to open the doors for all sorts of creative new possibilities, whether you're a one-person video maker or a working full-time professional. And that new feature is motion memory. Motion memory allows you to create advanced camera movements and then save them for Crane Plus to use at a later time. It will even remember all of your various time-lapse settings too. The best part? It only takes a few taps on your smartphone to play back your favorite camera movements. Let's take a look at getting a new camera movement set up. With our gimbal balanced properly, we'll open up the ZY Play app and make sure we're connected to Crane Plus. Then we'll set up a new moving shot. We'll set our starting point on the gimbal. We'll save our starting point by tapping the plus icon, and then we'll move our gimbal to our end point. You can add up to 5 different waypoints to a camera movement too if you want, but for now we'll just stick with 2. You'll see here we can use roll axis movement too. This essentially lets us use the new POV mode alongside motion memory. Let's add a bit of roll to this shot. Here on the bottom, we can also lock a particular axis to make sure shots remain very smooth and fluid. Then we'll tap the plus icon again to save our endpoint and head to the next page. Since we're shooting a video, we'll just leave the time interval alone. It doesn't really matter here. Let's set a custom duration though. 8 seconds sounds good. We'll make sure we're saving a video, and now look at this option. When this option here is selected, it will save our camera movement as a quote-unquote preset. We'll look at how to access presets in just a moment, but for now, we're gonna start our new camera movement and save it as a preset. Great, now let's use motion memory to access that movement we just set up. So we'll set up another motion time lapse just like before, only this time we'll use this new tab that says Preset. Inside this tab, we can see any presets that we may have saved. They're named according to the date with a timestamp at the end, but you can also rename them if you want. Here is the motion that we just set up and saved. Tap it and we're just about ready to go. The movements and waypoints you had set up before are already loaded up, and we're brought to the time-lapse settings screen. You can see here that it saved all of our settings. This is very useful to us because now we can make adjustments to these settings if we needed to last minute. Like if a shot didn't work out exactly the way we wanted it, or if we're gonna use this shot in a different environment that required slightly different settings. Motion memory is great for someone wanting to film themselves while adding in motion. It can also be used for movements like buttery smooth pans, tilts, and rolls. Being able to play back the exact same motion can allow you to do some really creative things in post-processing, like cloning yourself.
Whoa, whoa. How did you do that?
As you can see, motion memory is a remarkably powerful tool. It's your own camera operator when you're in front of the camera. It can help you to set up the perfect pan or tilt very quickly. And it can even allow you to do some kind of crazy things in post-processing too. And never before has such a powerful tool been made available to filmmakers on a budget. But now it is with Crane Plus.